Hello everyone, welcome back to another series here today. We're going to be starting Insomnia Builders Season 2. It's been a while since I've done something here on YouTube, and I've been spending, I guess, a lot of time over on Beam. I've been spending a lot of time streaming, just some stuff to kind of take a look at. I mean, the last video I really kind of made and uploaded was kind of the April update video, which was there at the very beginning of April. Starting about mid-April, I'd say like the 13th or so, I started streaming pretty consistently, and this is what I have to show for it. So these are kind of some of my Beam statistics through the end of the month, and I really only started about halfway through. So I had 107 new followers, up to like 141 now. There were 723 new views, and I streamed for about 45 hours. So if you want to go check that out, there's going to be a link down in the description. It is beam.pro/cstock. CSTOCK. So you can join me over there on Beam. I stream all sorts of things, but you know, here in the past month I focused a lot on World of Warcraft. I did Skyrim as well, and I might be coming back to Skyrim to do some more side quests and whatnot. And I had joined a new, basically Patreon and subscriber-based server, which has been a lot of fun as well. So you might see me do that. And I might do some, live streams based on the Insomnia Builders server. So, taking a look at this, Insomnia Builder Season 2, it is basically, it's island related, I guess. So we all kind of have our own island. It's also, but we'll also be like building together to do some community events. It's also modded. So we currently have, 69 mods present, I guess. So we're going to jump right in and kind of see how it goes. Hopefully it all works. Okay, it looks like it's going through this time. And hopefully it doesn't crash. So we get in right away. We have our mini map. We got the inventory thing. Okay, we're all up and going. I don't have Optifine installed on this, but that should be fine. There appears to be, we spawned like right at a portal, I guess? I don't really know. Otherwise, I don't know if that's just my render distance or if the map is really this small. This might be one of those islands right here that we're on right now. I'll also have to get my texture pack updated as well to my usual one. But yeah, that goes straight down into the void. So that's kind of what we meant in terms of biomes, I suppose. Like each island is going to be kind of its own biome deal. But what we're going to do is we're supposed to kind of pick a location off of one of these islands, like I think to stay out of this main island area. So I'm going to have to go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to do that off camera, pick a place that we can kind of settle down, and we'll go from there. Oh man, there's like a mesa biome over there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm going to explore around, kind of see what there is to look at and see, and we'll go from there. Alright, so welcome back. I have chosen my island. I set a waypoint. Over there, that's the spawn island, so we're 1,200 blocks away or so. I've decided on this island because, it's got trees, it's got a village here as well, which I think, I don't know if it's going to be useful yet, but I don't see why it wouldn't be. So we've got that, although I didn't see like any farmers or food here, I guess, so maybe not the most useless or useful village ever, but at least we've got these guys here we could try to trade with at some point. It's also got a mountain, it's got some like wild animals here, so we can kind of, it shouldn't be too difficult to get started over here. So we got some of these things as well. There's the digital guide, environmental tech. I honestly have never dealt with any of this stuff, so I don't know what that's all about. Materials and you, that's easy enough. I know that's from Tinker's Construct. That's something I have dealt with in the past, but I've heard that's actually changed quite a bit as well over time. So our first matter of business is we need to figure out how we want to get food. As you can see, I've already taken some hearts, or not hearts, some hunger away. So we're going to have to figure that out. The nice thing about this is that there's kind of that big mountain. There's not really much behind the mountain, but it does go on a couple of blocks anyway. We've got like this nethery type of biome right there, and if you look straight down, like this overlaps with this down here. There's an ocean monument like right over there. And there's a ton of mobs just spawning down here because of the shadow that this island is casting. There's a ton of mobs. We could potentially make some kind of mob farm, you know, using kind of the natural shadow that is already being cast by this place. So we need to figure out what we want to do in terms of food. I think, you know, right off the bat, let's try to get some, like, seeds, I guess. It'd be nice if we could get just some bread going at first. We'll collect eggs. We'll get a chicken farm going before you know it. And then, we'll go from there. Also, AFK fishing might very well still be something that we want to do early game. And then we can get into some of the mods. We'll probably tackle the mods, try to do it like one by one. You know, it's one of those things where I'm not super familiar or caught up with how mods work these days. So yeah, it's been a while, to say the least. So let's get some seeds here. We don't even have any tools. I think I was supposed to give myself like some stone tools or something like that to start out with, but oh well. It's not that hard. We'll do it the legit way, I suppose, right? What was that sound? I thought I heard a creeper for a second. I think that the enemies are actually labeled on the map, though, right? So the red dots are enemies, I suppose. Oh, and then we got kind of like this right here. It's like right next to the village, and so, I mean, as you can see, kind of looking at this, the island does go down a bit, depending on where you're standing at. So there's probably ores and stuff inside of the mountain as well. At some point, we may have to collab with either Force or Chin and kind of see what they know, because they know a lot more about this stuff than I do. I feel a little bit lost in this because I've been just doing vanilla stuff for so long. Alright, so we got that. We have some seeds anyway. So let's focus on getting tools then, right? So I guess let's just go punch some trees and get some, well, at least initially get some of, ooh, a little bit of a hitch there. We'll at least initially grab some wood and stuff. Ooh, I can't even sprint because I'm that hungry. Okay. Ooh, I wanted to get on top. I thought that was going to make it easier. Alright, we'll just come in here and punch it. But otherwise, it's good to be kind of back on Insomnia Builders again. My personal opinion, yeah, I kind of wish we maybe would have waited until like 1.12 and done like a 1.12 vanilla, because I really enjoyed the vanilla one we were doing last time. But you know, the modded stuff isn't bad. I know that the other guys really wanted to get back into modded, and I'm like mod curious. Like, I don't mind learning about it again. It's just, I feel like I'm so lost. Like, if the only mod that I really am familiar with anymore is Tinker's Construct, we might have some issues. Alright, so let's grab that. We can actually replant the trees. We have plenty of saplings. That's actually pretty good. Otherwise, let's turn these into that. Let's replant. We cut down, what, 2 trees? So let's replant those 2, and we'll do, well, actually, we'll do more over this way. Because we don't want to short ourselves any trees, because, I mean, I don't know about you, but, I mean, it seems like it might be difficult to get from island to island. Luckily, for, like, the one right below us, we just jump down into the water, but we'd have to have enough blocks to get back up here if we wanted any hope in getting back. Apparently we lost connection. Let's try again. I don't know. We've been experiencing some issues on the server already today. So, and I've only been on the server for maybe about 15 minutes now. So we'll see. Okay, I'll be back when it's fixed. Alright, so we're back. With still one more tree left in our inventory, so we had some serious server lag issues going on there. So let's go ahead and get back here. We already turned that into that. Let's get a little bit of a farmland going. I think we can do that over... We'll probably just do it right here, right? It's best just to do it near the village. I'm trying to, like... What? The hitbox for that flower was, like, in a really weird spot. Let's do... I kind of want some dirt, though, too. So let's initially get a crafting table, because you kind of need to get one of those, right? So we're going to set up shop. We'll probably be hanging out inside here. Actually, there's already a crafting table in there, so I didn't really have to make one, but we'll put that there. Let's get some sticks made up. We're going to get... We're going to do... Why can't you... Can you not make wooden stuff? You can't make wooden stuff, apparently. Alright. In that case, I guess we kind of have to go punching some stone? I don't know. Apparently, I'm a little bit behind the times. Is that normal not to be able... Okay, auto jump, I might have to turn you off because you're a pain in the butt. Alright, so we need to get like 3... No. How are you supposed to get the stone? It just destroys. Like when... How are you supposed to do that? Somebody tell me, please. Please. Why you no work? Why are you making life difficult? Okay, I guess I'll have to figure that out too. I'll be back. Alright, so reading back through our Discord messages, we're supposed to give ourselves some stone tools, I guess, to get started. I don't know why you can't make wooden stuff in this pack, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just get as much stone as we can with this so we can at least keep making picks anyway until we can get iron materials. I guess we'll kind of just dig into the side of this mountain here. So we can make furnaces and we can make that kind of stuff as well. Plus we've got... Ooh, why are you making sound? We've got the shovel as well. We'll just kind of start digging out. Honestly, this area does not mean that much to me. We'll just harvest this island for all it's worth, which is not much. Okay, let's just get a little bit more. Okay, auto jump might be getting turned off here pretty quick. I turned it off on my regular profile, so... Okay, not too bad. So we got like 37. Let's fill in this little area. We're gonna do it like right by the well here. So we'll just kind of fill that in. Okay. So then we'll get... Well, we can't really grab any water yet, can we? Because we need to find iron. Okay, let's... Yeah, we kind of need the iron. We kind of need to be able to move the water so that we can do that. So, just looking around, I don't see any iron just sticking out anywhere. So, I guess let's kind of start to dig down here. I mean, let's double check, because, I mean, with the mod pack, maybe there's a different way you can make a bucket. There's clay buckets. So like a regular Minecraft bucket is the 3 iron, right? And you can find them in dungeon chests, apparently. A clay bucket, you smelt a unfired clay bucket, which is just made from 3 clay balls. That's not so bad. Do we have access to any clay around here? I mean... First of all, we should probably double check. What do we have for water sources? Looking at the map, we've got obviously the big giant thing down there, but we really can't go down there yet because we have no way to really get back up. We'd have to harvest a ton of resources just to either pillar our way back up, which is unsafe, or get a bunch of ladders or whatever. So let's go over... This looks like it has like a little sandy area down here. Sometimes sandy area also means a little bit of clay, so... Let's go see about getting some water, or not water, yeah, well, we're getting water eventually, but let's get the clay. We're completely out of food now. There we go. Oh god, this better not be like hardcore or something. Secretly. And of course, no. Of course we can't be so lucky, can we? Alright, another plan. We just kill chickens and eat their raw flesh. It's either you or me, buddy. Oh, and you can get, like, poisoned from eating raw meat. Maybe that's true in the real game, I'm not sure. Usually I don't have to resort to such barbaric practices, right? Alright, let's go check a couple of these water sources. I'd seen some of these around. I think they have command blocks for certain things. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, what do we got here? This looks just to be sand, and we're not going to find clay here, are we? Given the biome that we're in, because I think every island is just a single biome, and I don't know if clay shows up in our particular, you know, plains biome. So we may be kind of screwed in that way. We may have to. At least there's a lot of chickens here, right? So we can at least collect quite a few eggs along the way. Oh, here's 2 more up here. Let's grab those. Yeah, we really need... There's some coal up there. I don't really care for the coal. I would like iron, but let's go get this coal and see if maybe there's some iron hiding up here as well. Okay, let's grab that. Because we'll have to make a furnace here pretty quick anyway. All right. We're almost there. Almost got what we need. We're getting some experience off of this as well, so that's not too shabby. Actually, we can look over this other side now. See, it doesn't really go all that far. Hey, look, there's already like a cave started, though. That might be worth checking out. We really need that iron bad, I think. Otherwise, we're just got to, like, wing it. And I don't really want to wing it. There are like 18 million mobs in there. According to the map. Look at the map light up with all that red. That's the other thing too, is that without other like bits of land to get in the way, there are a ton of mobs that spawn. Like a ton. Okay, I'm sorry, we don't have much time. Honestly, I don't know if you can die from starvation in this or not, but let's try our best not to find out. Those guys burning the light down there? I think they did. Ooh, there's like 2 eggs. Okay. Okay, so things are not going great. Can't find iron. We're probably gonna die here in just a second. There we go. Sustain our hunger for just a little bit longer. In fact, let's grab another one of you guys. Okay, there we go. 2 bits of hunger. Not the best. Alright, we're just gonna go, like, rig this thing, right? Because if I don't have a bucket, then we're just gonna, like, get the water out of there. We're just gonna dig it out. So we can do... Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. Alright. And then... That's not what I want to do at all. Wrong tool! Oh, cool. You could convert it right back into farmland. That's cool. Alright, let's grab the seeds. Okay, so we got 3 left. We'll just kind of do... Why am I doing that? I keep going to the wrong tool. Okay, so we got all of our seeds planted. Let's go back inside and craft a... Let's go and craft a furnace, I suppose. Because now that we have some coal, we can kill some more of these chickens, I suppose, and cook up the meat that way. So let's throw that in there. Actually, let's do that because we can make some torches, which we desperately need as well. 16. We definitely could use one or two in here. So that's good. Let's go get a couple more chickens. There was some back this way. Because cooked chicken is going to do a lot better for us than the raw chicken did. Okay, there's one. I'd like to get like 3 or 4. That'd probably be like good, wouldn't it? I mean, if you remember right, and if you watched the first season that I did of Insomnia Builders, my first night on there was not the best either. So it should come as no surprise that you know, here in the second season, I get off to a rocky start as well. So let's keep on going over here. I hear zombie of some kind. Let's get back over here. No sheep though. I realize that there's no sheep, so I can't make a bed. At least in my current layout here. Alright, so let's get that cooking up. Go check out and just kind of see how this is doing. And some of them have started to grow a little bit. Alright, let's just kind of close ourselves in here, I suppose, and go from there. Yeah, there are a ton of mobs out there. Mobs are going to spawn like crazy because there's really not much of an underground here, so yeah, they're gonna spawn all over the place. Alright, let's wait for this. We got one more to wait for. We're up to 14 eggs though, that's not terrible. That way we can start a chicken farm before long. Let's do that. So, can we... There we go. Did I say I wanted you to open my door, mister? Gravel and emerald for 4 flint. Jeez. Huh? All I know is your guys' village is so dark. You need some lights, man. You guys are just asking for a zombie attack. You're asking for them to spawn inside your huts, too. You guys do not protect yourselves, like, at all. Alright, I'm gonna waste, like, most of my torches just lighting up this village. Yep, they're all gone. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make it through the rest of the night, and I'll be back when it's morning. And, of course, I try to fight off a zombie invasion, and I get killed. My first death, and I'm back at the main island. It's not been a good day. I need to recollect my stuff, recollect myself, and I need to get back to my area as well. But I think that's going to wrap it up for today. It's been quite the first episode. Things have not really gone to plan the way that I would have hoped and liked. But next time, hopefully, we'll be with some better luck, and we'll see you guys then.